Hey there, guys. You are technically watching The Jewish Resistance, brought to you by Beitar. Beitar, we know you have a lot of options when it comes to Jewish resistances, but we thank you for choosing Beitar, the ones who say, we're not going to kind of quietly walk onto the cattle cars this time. I am, for the first time, trying this out and seeing if I can figure it out. I had it working earlier, and I apologize. It doesn't seem to be doing it right now. I am Z Mailer. You may know me from such events as tearing down swastikas in the city of Milwaukee. Been a heck of a week. Give me a few minutes. I will get the video up and running, I'm sure. In the meantime, do me a favor. There are 10 of you watching right now, or listening. I'd really love to hear from you. Tell me a little about where you're from, why you're watching, and what your experiences have been in the past 400 and some odd dog shit days that we've had this year, and plus. And tell me a little about your experience with trying to fight anti-Semitism here in the United States. Now, how does this thing work? We had a busy week this week. I had court. Dashboard. Come on. Command. Let's see. Nope. I mean, how hard could it be to figure this out? After all, it's not like kids all over the internet don't do it in much dumber ways. Record it. Hey, do me a favor, guys. Tell me in the chat if you have the ability to see me. I was playing around with this software. It's kind of new to me. I have never... Fun story. I have some experience with doing radio. We, my friends and I, back in the day when we were in YU, we were some of the very first to do streaming radio over the internet. And that was a ton of fun. This, however, I'm now like 25 years older than I was then, and I find myself old and out of touch and unable to understand newfangled things. Wouldn't you figure? Come on. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Wow, there's a bunch of you actually there. I see. I want to end the chat, or I want to end the stream just so I can try and redo it, but I don't want to cut the 22 of you off that are on here listening. I guess I'll get into it, which is that it's been... All right, I want to kind of assume I know what it's been like for some of you over the past 26 hours it's been like this. You wake up in the morning and you do your morning routine and you go to work and you go to your expensive coffee shop and you get your frappuccino and you go to work and you get through your day and you come home and you do all the routine stuff that you normally do. But you're not really doing that. What you're doing is you're thinking in your brain all the time, over and over and over again, boy, I hope that this ceasefire is for real and that we're actually going to get our hostages back. I know that that's where I've been at, though I have certain feelings on the ceasefire issue. To me, the number one thing right now is I would like our people back. And I know that we're all thinking it, so I'm going to say it, and that is, I'm fairly certain that there is no way in which Hamas is going to come through on their end with whatever it is that they've promised. And why is it that I believe that? Well, I believe that because they are the most untrustworthy, awful human beings in existence and have proven that over and over and over again, and thus we can't trust them as far as we can bomb them into the Stone Age. So, and I think that that's kind of been the Jewish experience right now. Everyone's kind of freaked, right? We holding with bated breath about what is going to happen to these people who we're all been so invested in over the past year, and hoping that some of them will come back and be able to resume whatever form of normalcy they're capable of after being imprisoned by Hamas for a year plus. The problem becomes that we can't trust the terrorist entity that has been holding them hostage for a year plus, and so I'm fairly certain we're being set up for another disheartening kick in the nards. I don't know what to make about that, and there's really nothing to be done about it, right? If you were given the option, bring them home now, who would not try and take that deal? But at the same time, you're trying to make a deal with someone you can't ever believe in, so what do you do? I think that is what I'm seeing almost universally online. That's what I'm hearing from most of you in your socials and on your various, platforms that you share your opinions to. Everyone is kind of saying that they just don't know. They don't know how to feel about this. And I think that that's okay. I really do. I understand that there's a lot of you out there that are pissed off, right? Like, fuck your ceasefire. And by the way, fuck your ceasefire, because who wants to let these fuckers go out of jail? And who wants to give them any opportunity to try and survive as an organization? And who wants to even consider the idea that they should be allowed to reorganize? But at the same time, God, I want our people back. I think we all do. We all do. And so we're stuck in this horrible place. It's so tragic. And that it's like the definition of rock and hard place. It's, what do? Do you try everything you can to get them back? Do you negotiate with the horrible terrorist entity? I don't know. I'm glad that those decisions don't have to be made by me. Is I think what I'm saying most, and I have to hope that whoever is dealing with this in Israel is doing their best to make sure that it comes through in such a way where Hamas is unable to regain control of Gaza, and we have the ability to regain our people as healthy and as intact as we can expect to have them around. I don't even want to know what, a year and plus in Hamas captivity has the capacity to do to someone's psyche. But yeah. Otherwise, let's see. I'm still trying to get this working. I can do one of two things at a time. I can try and make sure that you can see me, or I can talk, but I can't do both. It's one of my downfalls. I'm a unitasker. Open performance window, all this stuff. I think I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of comment on the. Sorry. This is why, by the way, you always should have someone with you when you go online. Though I don't watch many streamers, and I think that they have to do this. I do watch this one guy who gambles, and he kind of zones out for a bit, but he also lets you watch him gamble. Oh my God. No. I have been seeing a lot of you comment about the ceasefire and the hostage negotiations. And I'm seeing just, I think, exasperation bordering on just straight up insanity and depression. But that's, I think, where we've all been at for about a year. Come on. It's a graphite team. Come on. I don't want to see my analytics. I want to see me. Actually, I really don't. At the end of the day, I'm not much to look at. $45 of you. Desktop audio, mic audio. Well, I know you can hear me. I just don't know if you can see me. Oh, that's why I can't get on user. So, why? Guys, I'm going to try and restart the stream. I'm sorry about this. I'm trying to figure it out.